Hello, good people, and welcome. I am going to talk to you today about how to deal with depression naturally and starting it today. If you stick around, I also am going to give you one tip to also change your mind every single day. All right, so let's get started. Tip number one is going to be consider your diet. All right, so when I say consider your diet, I am not talking about how much you're taking in, if you're eating. Um, 3 or 4 times a day, but I'm talking about making sure that when you're considering healing depression naturally, you're considering nutritious fruits and vegetables that actually impact your mood, and they are high in nutrients. And so the ones that I will start with are your go-tos when it comes to nutrients and high in nutrients. It's going to be your greeneries, it's going to be kale, it's going to be chard, it's going to be cabbage, it's going to be spinach, it's going to be high in nutrients that will actually be able to absorb in your stomach. Because what you'll always hear me say is that if we are going to heal our minds, our bodies, or anything, we need to also work on healing our gut and our stomach so that our digestive system can work to make us even improve our mood. And so high in nutrients, fruits and vegetables. And then for the fruits, you're talking berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, cherries. So with it being summer and the nice weather, you might want to get a nice bundle of cherries and sit and eat and enjoy some. So those would be my first main go-tos. But then some of the things that I really thought about when it came to diet was not so much just about those high in nutrients, fruits and vegetables specifically, but also about making sure that even if you are eating meats and other proteins, that they are healthy and they reflect what you need to improve your mood. So you want to make sure they're high in omega-3 fat. They're which you can find in salmon, tuna, most fish are rich in those areas, but you want to make sure that they're the thicker fish that will actually give you enough of that omega-3. And then if not, you can also find it in chia seeds, flax seeds. You can find them in walnuts. So these are all actual areas in terms of omega-3 that you want to increase so that you can actually be improving your brain function, and your ability to take care of your brain is also going to impact your mood. So we're talking about our gut and our brain, right? And then so another one is an avocado, right? So avocados are very high in omega-9 and potassium and so many other really great things for your body. But really, avocados are really great also for your mood. Olive oil, other kinds of nuts and seeds are also really good. Pumpkin seeds, excuse me, are really good. And so those are the things that you want to be able to increase in your diet if you are looking to improve depression naturally. So then if I gave you what you do want to do, I'm going to give you a few don'ts. Some of the areas that we think about depression is that our gut is actually working on our behalf of our brain, and our brain needs certain things, but we also need to stay away from certain things or to lower those things. And so the first thing I would say to lower is going to be any processed foods that are high, that are packaged to be able to preserve, usually are high in sodium and salt, and they're never really good for your body. But then also sugars. Sugar in general is always going to be a negative when it comes to improving your mood. For depression, we're talking depression, but also for anxiety. So we want to look at our sugar intake. And then if I had to say no to one thing specifically that would really impact my mood related to, I would say anything that is considered fake sugar. So like those sweeteners, and I'm talking sweeteners like equal, well, I don't want to say names, sweeteners that are actually negative and artificial sweeteners. And the concept is that if it's artificial, it's fake. And so we want to be able to make sure that we're not absorbing those things into our system. So that's diet. And then the second thing for our how to deal with depression naturally, the second thing is to start to consider at least doing 30 minutes a day, and 30 minutes a day of exercise that could benefit you, right? And so think about it as a child. When we think about children are happy, moving, running all over the place, they're got so much energy. What they are doing is actually releasing that happiness even through their energy. So think every day, 30 minutes a day, And because it's really nice outside, if we keep getting these great days, how about taking it outside? Because not only then will you improve related to your exercise, but you get the vitamin D that you'll actually need to increase your actual mood and to improve your mood. So sometimes when we're low in vitamin D, it actually will fluctuate our mood, and usually it decreases our mood and makes us depressed. And so you can couple exercising with getting outside at least 30 minutes a day, some direct sunlight, to improve your mood. And then for a quick tip, actually, I'm going to come back to that last one. I'm going to give you 2 bonus instead of 1. And so if you continue through the end of this, you are going to get 2. The first one is going to be just like that vitamin D tip that I use with the exercise, is to actually consider some supplements that are organic or natural, making sure that they're not just synthetic supplements is going to be important, but making sure that you're taking a vitamin D3, a B complex. Those are going to help to boost your energy, which boosts your mood and also helps deal with depression. And so that's one of my bonuses, which is to increase your vitamin D3 and not just and your B complex to improve your mood. And then my second one is something that I actually consider doing every single day, is to actually flush out your mind with gratitude. And you guys know that I'm the queen of gratitude for a lot of reasons, because I believe that it can be a daily way to be thankful and grateful for the life and the things that you have, but it also helps to improve when you're thinking about all the negative and the sadness. You have a list to go to that actually says, I can challenge this negative thought. And that is our tip. How do we challenge our negative thought? We challenge it with understanding a level of gratitude and being present in the moment and accepting what we do have. And then as we look at the things that might be overwhelming, we take them one at a time. All right. And so I gave you 2 ways to naturally deal with depression. And starting this right now, there has been some studies that show that even just changing parts of your diet can actually have impact in your mood within 24 hours. So if you start this today, you might be able to see a change tomorrow. So get out there, eat some good old-fashioned salmon or tuna. And if you're not and you're a vegetarian or vegan, get some spinach, some walnuts, some kale, some berries, some really high in nutrients, vegetables and fruits to improve your mood. And then get to walking, running, exercising, doing something at least 30 minutes a day that could help to improve your mood. And then for those 2 bonuses, do not forget that if we can increase our vitamin D and also our B complex supplements and making sure that they're organic as much as possible and not synthetic, it can actually help to improve your mood. And then last but not least, challenge those negative thoughts with a whole lot of gratitude. I hope everyone be well.